Hello my TPDs and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing something really exciting. I'm so excited. I just got this in the mail about 20 minutes ago and I hopped on YouTube, and let me just address why I haven't been on YouTube as much. So I'm doing summer classes, full-time classes in the summer, which is 4 classes, and if you don't know, summer classes are 8 weeks long instead of 16, and I'm still trying to enjoy my summer while I can. So I'm sorry I haven't been on YouTube. I promise I will be better from here on out. I just need to get into the rhythm of school. We are going to talk about the Urban Decay Naked Heat Palette. I don't know about you, but this has me more excited than all the other Naked palettes. So here's what the packaging looks like. It has all of these shadows right here. You take it out and this is what it looks like. This is what the packaging looks like. It has these raised letters right here. It says Urban Decay Heat, and I love the little lines. Like, how fun. Yeah, I really like the packaging. It reminds me of some of the other Naked palettes, particularly the smoky one. And here's the shades. I have been looking for a palette to have some of these shades for a while now. I feel like it's very similar to the Tartelette and Bloom palette, but that's a little more pink and like purple based, and this is definitely more coppery, bronzy, smoky, burnt orange kind of thing, and these are my kind of colors. If you can see, it starts light here and it goes all the way down to really dark. So I'm going to do some swatches and then I'm going to try them on my eyes. And first I want to do some swatches. I'm gonna go, is this left to right for you guys? I think it's right to left. I will talk to my editing self and I will tell you what way we're going. We're going this way to this way. This first shade is Ounce, so I'm gonna go in and just swatch that. It feels very satin and it almost looks like it has some shimmer in there. All right, it is definitely a satin. Oh, no, it cannot break. So that is it on my arm right there. It's really pretty. Like, that's really pretty. It is definitely more of a neutral. I mean, you could put this all over the lid. It's definitely not matte, but this is really creamy. Definitely has some shimmer in there, but I like that. So yeah, that right there is Ounce. This next one is called Chaser, and this feels very buttery for a matte shade. Oh, that's gonna be a good crease color right there. And it's really creamy, like really buttery. All right, the next one we have is Sauced, and this feels a little harder than the first one, but pretty similar. Oh, yes. Yes. I love that shade. I love Sauced. That is beautiful. That reminds me of the Makeup Greek, is it Cocoa Bear or Creme Brulee? It's Cocoa Bear, I think. So that one right there is Sauced. I like that shade. Next up, we have Low Blow. Feels the same as the other shades. You guys, these are really pigmented. Like, I'm barely going in there, and this is how they are swatching. That right there is Low Blow. That's gonna be really nice to put in the outer V, like your outer crease area. Next, I'm gonna have to get wipes. Why don't I bring wipes in here? Oh no, I have wipes. I have micro water, cellar water. Next, we have our first actual shimmer shade. It's called, what are you called? Lumbre. I think it's Lumbre. Lumbre. But it looks, this shade almost looks like something from the Naked, what's that rosy one? I should know this. It's the pink one, the pink Naked palette. This reminds me of a shade from there. This is harder than the mattes. So, oh, that's really pretty. This is called Lumbre. It looks like it has some, wow, that's a really pretty color, and it has some gold reflex in it. I don't know if you can see that, but that is really pretty. I like that shade. Next, we have He Devil. I like He Devil. Okay, I think I'm gonna like all these shades. That, again, is very similar to this one, but it is a little more red. This is the burnt orange shade that I love to put on my eyes. We're moving down my arm and my arm hurts. Next, we have Dirty Talk. Again, this looks like a shade from that pink rose gold, rosy. What is that Naked palette called? I don't know. I have it in the other room. But this is called Dirty Talk, and it is another shimmer shade. I love these colors. Gorgeous. Look at that. All these are swatching really well. Like the pigmentation in these is killer. So these are the first 7 shades in the palette. We are a little over halfway there, so I'm going to wipe my arm off so I can make room for the next swatches. Figured my arm is better than doing swatches on my hand. Next, we have another shimmer shade. It's called Scorched, and this almost looks more like I don't know. This looks more glittery. Wow. Okay, this is reminding me of the Dose of Colors formula, the one in the Hidden Treasure palette that I love. It is like almost a little bit more chunky, but watch this. What? You guys, this is the formula. I love this shade. It's called Scorched, and I'm going to be using this all the time. Next, we have Cayenne. I was about to call that Canine. It is not Canine, it's Cayenne. But again, really creamy. These mattes, guys, these are good mattes. So that right there is Cayenne. Again, a really good, I can't move my arm more. A really nice shade to put in your outer V. Then we have what is this called? Fuego. I'm not as impressed with that one. That sucks because it's like the matte red in here. And I don't know. I'm not a huge fan with that. I tried to swatch over it a couple times, but you can see the pigmentation just isn't as good as some of the other ones. So that's kind of I'll have to see how it does on the eyes. Next, we have Ashes, and this is the dark matte purple. That looks like black. I guess you could use it as black if you wanted. See, that's really good pigmentation. This one, in comparison, I had to build this one up a lot. And this one was just a couple, like 1 or 2 swipes. So that's really nice. You could even use that as a black because it is so dark, but it is a purple. Then this last shade in here is a shimmer, and it's called Ember. I think this formula, Ember, is like Scorched. It is! You guys, Ember and Scorched have like the same formula. I don't know if any of these shades are being like reused or if they're new shades. I don't know, but man, that are the last 6. They're the last 5. I can't do math. Man, I really like these 2 shades. I'm going to be using these on my eyelid. I can just tell. All right, so those are the rest of the swatches. I'm going to take them off my arm. Made my arm all red, but that's cool. It's fine. So the swatches so far, you guys, this is probably the best Naked palette that has come out. This is just perfect. It's everything I want in a palette, really. Like, I could not ask for more. I love these shades. Swatching it, I'm really, really excited for this palette. I love almost every single shade, and that does not happen in palettes. I love, like, you know, a couple shades, and the rest are kind of like, eh. Let's zoom you guys in and get closer to my face, so my facial features, and so we can start putting these on my eyes. All right, you guys, we are back. I have my eyelids primed already. I used the Tarte Shape Tape, and it's just not fair to not prime my eyes because I prime my eyes with all other eyeshadows anyway, so it's just something to compare it to. So pretty. All right, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Haven't thought that far yet. I'm just too mesmerized by the shades. Let's start out with this shade called Sauced. Put this in the crease. It's going to be pretty warm, and you know, these are like very powdery shadows. If you do not want any like fallout or anything, you should probably do your eyes first, and I did not do that because I have the rest of my makeup on. But when I put my brush in there, like, I don't know if you can see, but it's really, really powdery. This is so pigmented. I can't even get over it. And it's blending really well. These shades just seem so much more creamy than that rose gold, that rosy toned eyeshadow palette I can't remember the name of. Even the smoky palette, like, these are just, I don't know if it's like a new formula, but I really like this better. You know what song has been playing in my head for the last forever? Let me find it for you.
I heard he spent 500 pounds on jeans. Goes to the gym at least 6 times a week. Wears both shoes with no socks on his feet. I don't wanna know about your new man.
Oh yeah, this came with a brush. This palette came with a brush. And this brush is just so flimsy. I think I want to take He Devil right here and start putting that in my outer V. So pigmented. I love this palette so far. Look at that. And I'm just going to start taking that in my crease just a little bit, not taking it above that shade that we put down. I love these shades already. I think these make my green eyes look really, really nice. It's kind of looking like a sunset on my eyeballs. I'm gonna go back in with that. Where are you? With this shade or this brush just to blend it out a little bit. But so far I'm loving, I really, really like these mattes, and mattes are hard for me to really love and commit to. Let's see, what do I want to do next? I think I need to make He Devil just a little more intense. On the same brush, it's this shade right there, and throw that just more right here in the outer V. I either want to use Dirty Talk or Scorched, but Scorched is speaking to me, and I don't know, because it's pink. Like, does this even, nope, wrong way. Does this even go with the look I'm doing right now? All right, I'm gonna try Scorched. I'm just gonna try this on my finger, like shimmers on my finger way more. This shade is bomb. I love this shade. It is so pigmented. I swear this is the formula from Dose of Colors. That is really pretty. I don't know if you can tell like the intense shimmer that's on my lid right now, but that is just amazing. I love this look. I have a glitter on my eye. Well, that's not good. I'm gonna take a mix of El Fuego and Ashes right here, these two, and put it on my lower lash line. I almost want to do a pop of color too. I don't know, will this look good? I'm gonna put Lumber, this one, in the center of my lid. So I'm gonna take a mix of it's En Fuego, not El Fuego. It's En Fuego and Ashes, these two. My lower lash line, and I don't really know how I want to do it yet. I'm gonna start with Ashes, that dark purple, on a liner brush, or right there underneath my lower lash line. I just decided I'm gonna do Ashes all the way, just the whole way. That purple is actually really pigmented. I like that. Then I'm going to buff it out. Low blow. Wait, this one right here. I think I've decided I'm going smoky because this is just what's happening with my eye look. And put this Ounce shade, this very first shade, on my inner corner to brighten that up a little bit. I'm going to put some mascara on and some eyeliner, and then I'll be right back to talk about my final thoughts about this palette. This is the completed eye look, and with mascara and liner on, I love it even more. And I ran and got this one. It's the Naked 3. It's not rose gold. It's hard to see, but the shadows are just hard. They are just like, I mean, like that's the pigment that I get with just this one, you know, and then there's this one, which they're just not as pigmented as I would like them to be. This blew me out of the water. This is the best Naked palette, in my opinion, that has ever come out. I love the shades, especially for like my eye color. I think that the shimmers are amazing. The mattes are amazing. The one satin in here is just beautiful. Honestly, I am so happy with this palette. This is just probably will be my everyday palette. I love every single shade in here, minus this like El Fuego one. It's not as pigmented as I would like. However, the rest of them are amazing. If you are considering buying this palette, please do. I was on the Urban Decay website and I signed up to be like their it's kind of like the Sephora Beauty Insider thing, but it's more for the Urban Decay website. But if you sign up and make an account, they let you have access to some of the new releases a little earlier than they would launch in Ulta or Sephora stores. Let me see exactly how much this was. It's pretty on par with the rest of them. It was $54, total $57 with tax. It's very similar to the rest of them, but I man, I'm gonna be using this every single day, probably for all of summer, for all of winter. I love these 3 transition shades right here. It is just so versatile. And you could even go smoky right here. They have 3 mattes that are really great. They have some lighter shimmers and then some darker shimmers. So you really have quite a lot of options with this palette. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are thinking about getting the palette, go run out and get it. I have a feeling that this is going to be very hyped coming up here in the next couple weeks over YouTube, and it is well worth the hype in my opinion. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on my future videos. I do have an Instagram and Twitter, so you can follow me there. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!